Well, hello everybody. Hope you're doing very well. My name is Frank and you join me here on a Dairyman's Diary. We're coming up in the 6M today. We've been to pick up something new, a new trailer to us really, with a bit of a difference. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a moment. But you may be wondering why it's beautiful, it's sunny outside, and why am I not in a baler? Well, we were fully going with baling about an hour and a half ago. Maybe 2 hours ago now, and then the baler decided they want to break down for the first time of the season, so that's good news. So hopefully we're gonna have a fitter here if he's not here already, and we're gonna have a look into what's going on with it today. So as you can see, we've got land built up around the farm here now. We've moved on into the next bit of ground that we had road up ready to roll, and about the fitter is here. There you go. We're about one of the bit headlands around there before the what I think is a bearing or something to do with one of the shafts on a stub auger, beg your pardon, which is it's on each side of where the swath comes in, and it controls and makes a nice even flow, which in theory would give you a nice even bale at the end of it as well, and it does do quite a good job of that when it's working. But yeah, I am dropped off a bale off the back there, fired up the pickup reel again, and then we were about to get cracking through when there was a bit of a bang and one of the stub augers just stopped working entirely. So that looks like it's the issue at hand. We just need to see exactly why it stopped. Is it just a cog or a bearing that's broken? Is it something a bit more severe? I'm sure we'll find out soon. I think they got Brian over there at the moment who is having a bit of a look through it. But yeah, this is really I was thinking about this on the drive in the tractor there. This is really the first real fairly serious-ish breakdown we've had on that baler. So yeah, hopefully it'll be fixed nice and quickly, and then we can move on. But otherwise, we got to start. This field was baled up there nice and quickly. We have this one to do, and then the one, if you can just about see it, on the other side of the hedge there, which is all rode up. So and then we'll be on to heading up the hill, really going to crack on with some ground up at farm 2. Plenty to work on with up there, but this would have just been a good start to get this done today as well. But such is life. It is what it is. We'll come back to it and we'll see what Brian gets done with it there. But yeah, it looks like I don't know if we'll get it fixed today. I don't know if we will be back baling. But if we're not, then we've got plenty of work to do with a little bit of clear up here and there, and some bales on trailers to unload and all of that fun stuff. But yeah, we've done quite well. It's nice weather, and we've been to pick something up this morning. And as you can see, it's a red rock trailer, but this trailer is a little bit different. We've been looking for something like this for a while, since we moved over to Chellington, and this guy is going to be a little slurry lagoon for us. It is an adapted trailer, which is going to be great. We're going to use this as a nurse tank, because again, a bit of a one-man operation at times here. We want something that we can just jump into a field, stick a couple of loads into, and then come along with a tanker and empty out. So that's exactly what this is going to be. Picked up on the cheap here. This is used, but it's in immaculate condition. Really is. And we're just gonna, as soon as we get this first cut done, we're probably gonna get cracking with this one. This will go down to the field where we started, down by the train line there, and we'll leave it down there. We'll cart a few loads of slurry in, and then we can just hook up some pipes to it, and then yeah, we're good. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what we're going to give it a go. Then we've got two different valves on the front end here. Now, one you could use to feed in, one you could use to feed out. A lot of people will use these. They're a big hit over in Ireland. A lot of people use these as a makeshift nurse tank if you are pumping slurry. So you'll have a whole load of tankers on the road. It'll just tip into here, and then a pump coming out of here, which drives it up into the dribble bar. But that's one option to do it with. We'll probably, we won't need it to that degree, but it's going to be a handy little tool. I have no doubt about that. 6M's off the feeder wagon for the first time in an age. Just thought nice and easy. Everything else is busy doing something. And the 6M we're going to be using with a lot more trailers soon as well. I think it's just to get things moving in terms of carting silage bales around, and maybe even getting the grab back on the front there to load them up as well. That'd be pretty handy to do. But yeah, otherwise it's a nice looking trailer. Let me know if you've used any of these in the past. Let me know what you think of them, because I'll be very interested to get this going. What I do need to do though is find somewhere I can stick this for now. Maybe in there will do, and that will be great. And then yeah, after that, all we can do really is get cracking along with what's on the ground, what has already been baled up, wrapped up and ready to be stacked. So the field, which is right next to the stack there, we'll probably just do manually, I reckon. The easiest way to go. Get around here nice and slowly does it. Move forward with that. Okie dokie then. So I hope you're all doing well. Do let us know if you're grinding into silage now, how that's coming along. A lot of mixed results for people. Some of my ground's been pretty good actually. We've had some really, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago I had a lot of rain and then a lot of sunshine since then, which has done it a world of good actually. Really kicked it on. Lower that front loader down. You can really see us reaping the rewards for that right now, which is good. There's some ground that we haven't got mown down yet, which is looking even better actually up on the hillside, so that'll be even better news. Hopefully we'll get a roaring first cut there, and we'll get some slurry down onto it straight away for a good second cut as well. That's the hope at least. But yeah, this telehandler can pull this load pretty easily. It doesn't like the hills so much, but it certainly knows when there is a hill coming. But yeah, it's good. And then what we'll need to do is probably just shift that trailer over a little bit more. I would have liked to have usually got some of these bales stacked up into the final resting place a bit earlier, but we didn't quite get to that, so such is life. We'll have to just kind of crack on without that and figure out if we can do it, but we should be fine. I think I'll do just drop you off there. Now we need to, if we can, just slide that trailer over ever so slightly and we'll be golden. Okie dokie, stop about there. Oh, look at that, nailed it right up. Perfect stuff. Love to see that. Okay. And then yeah, like I said, there's not too many bales on that other side, so I think I'll probably just go and start clearing them one at a time, see how that will look, see how we get on. And then, yeah, we'll get that fuel cleared. I'm hoping that Brian the Fit is not here for too much longer, actually, and then he can just get on his way and allow me to get on with my way. But he's been, I don't know when he arrived, really, so he certainly arrived after I left. So, and I'm not, like I say, not too sure what that's going to entail, so we'll leave him to do it anyway. A lot of people, I had doubts. That took me a while to get over really when I bought that class for the first time. A lot of people were telling me that some of the newer class balers, you spend more time in the workshop than you do in the field, which was something that obviously you want to make sure isn't the case when you're about to spend a lot of money on a baler. So hopefully this is going to be the only issue that we have for some time. But yeah, we'll have to see. But like I say, I've put quite a few bales to that so far, and the only thing I've had to do really is service it and then add wrap and plastic to it as well. So hopefully that will be the case moving forward. I am going to get them to check, because there are two of these stub rollers or stub augers on the baler, so I'm going to get them to check both sides to see how that comes together and see if the other one's not anywhere near doing the same thing, and if it is, just look again to replace that. Kind of give ourselves a bit of backing in the future, really. Okie dokie, so we're fortunate to have a few bales left over from last year. So we're going to look to leverage those. Okie dokie. Yeah, as you can see, it's another great day. We've got a good few days of it, actually. Next few weeks are going to be belting, apparently. So hopefully that will continue to ring true. We'll get... If the beta's going to be out for a little bit longer today, what I'll likely do is get this cleared, and then I'll probably jump into the mower, actually, and see what we can get ready to get knocked down for tomorrow. Or even the next day. And then... if we have to, worst case scenario, if it's going to be out for a while there, I do have a contractor who's not too far away, and we can bring him in just to get a little bit more work done, really, because I think don't really want to lose any time here. Not worth it. If the baler's going to be out there, there'll be plenty more baling we can get done with it. We'll just get everything that we've got on the floor picked up. Because, yeah, time is money, really, when it comes to this. And if the sun is going to be out and as hot as it's expected to be moving forward, then I want to really get that cut down, because you capture a lot of sugars in the grass, which is going to be perfect. Makes a really good quality silage down the line. Okay. All right then. And so this is going to be my day, really. Not too much happening, not too much else to report. Cattle are all nice and healthy, enjoying being out and about there. We're due to have another TB test coming up soon, which of course I'm starting to dread. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully there's nothing untoward there and we'll all be good. It's scheduled, it just got the confirmation of it today, so it's scheduled in for a couple of weeks time there, unfortunately, so we'll just have to make do with that. There you go. More bales came off this field than I actually thought. The swaths looked a little bit thin in places, but it actually did okay. Could probably end up with up with around about 7.5 bales an acre there, which I'll take. Okay. Oh, just watch out for this power line above as well. I asked when we first moved here, I put a request in for that to be shifted. Just to prevent any fear of any arcing, really. And it haven't heard anything back from them yet about it, so we'll have to see if that's ever going to materialize. Because yeah, that is a little too close for my comfort. Now if that arcs and I end up blowing up a transformer or something, that's going to be A, expensive for me, but B, knock out quite a few homes. All right. Well, what I think we'll do is just kind of crack on with this, see how we get going, and I think I'm just gonna have a quick look over and see, get this picked up. I'm gonna have a quick look to see if Brian is here and around about, and hopefully we'll be going sooner rather than later. We can cross our fingers at least, and we'll see how see what his news is, and then we'll give you a final report. Well, folks, we're in the John Deere again, but the baler is still very much where it was. Brian wanted this hooked off so you can get in a little bit easier, get a bit more access. So I'm just going to take this back up to the yard, leave it up there for now. It looks like we're going to need another piece for the baler, so it might not be done today. The bearing on the left, as you look at the baler from the back window, the bearing on the left side stubborn is completely gone, and as that was going there, it's bent the shaft as well. So that's not going to happen anytime soon, and they're going to replace the other one whilst we're on. Both under warranty still, so we're fortunate there. It's not going to cost me anything but time, and yeah, we'll just have to come back to that as soon as we can, really. But for now, it is what it is. We'll have to, it's just the joys of farming. Just when you're making some good progress, everything goes down the swan. So we'll leave it as it is, and then we'll hopefully, he's going to try and get one tonight, and get it put back on tomorrow. He's just stripping both of them down at the moment, so we'll leave him to do his thing, and that's going to be it. That's going to be where we have to leave up for today. Hopefully we can get that all back up and running. We're just going to clear what bales have been made, and hopefully, yeah, that'll we'll get ready to knock some grass down by the end of today. So worst case scenario, we'll get a contractor friend in to come and help out here, get this all taken care of. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just have to see if the weather holds out and see if we can get it all cleared. But for now, we'll leave it here. So I hope you have enjoyed. I have been Frank. This has been an update to a Dairyman's Diary. If you have and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who as always agrees to host everything. And we will see you all in the next one. Catch you later.